On Saturday morning, an umbrella opens inside Shanghai's People's Park. It is not opened for rain. A laminated profile is clipped carefully to its edge. The page describes an adult daughter who is nowhere nearby. Her mother straightens the sheet and waits beside it. Across the path, another parent opens another umbrella, then another. Within minutes, the park becomes a human search engine. But the people being searched for are mostly absent. Some are working. Some refuse to come. Some may not know their profile is here. The market does not sell flowers, food, or antiques. It sells the possibility of a suitable future. One parent asks about education. Another asks about work. Another quietly asks whether the family owns an apartment. Almost nobody begins by asking whether the two people would laugh together. That seems strange until you understand what the parents believe is at risk. For them, marriage is rarely only about two individuals. It connects two families. It combines savings. It changes housing plans. It rearranges elder care. It may decide where future grandchildren can attend school. A romantic decision can reorganize an entire household. So the parents build a checklist. Age becomes a filter. Height becomes a filter. Education becomes a filter. Salary becomes a filter. Employment stability becomes a filter. Housing becomes a filter. Household registration can become a filter. Every detail appears to reduce uncertainty, but every filter also removes people. The page becomes more precise. The available world becomes smaller. Eventually, the perfect match exists only on paper. This is the first paradox of the marriage market. The parents came to create options. Their criteria can quietly erase them. To see why, imagine the woman described on the page. She studied for years. She moved to a large city. She built a career her parents once dreamed about. Those achievements made her more independent. They also made the search more complicated. Her parents want someone who matches what she has achieved. She wants someone who respects the life she already built. Those requirements sound similar. They are not always the same. Her parents may compare a resume. She may care more about emotional labor. They may see a stable job. She may see an exhausting schedule. They may see an apartment as security. She may see a 30-year mortgage. They may see children as the next natural step. She may see pregnancy, childcare, and career risk arriving together. The same marriage can look safe from one generation and expensive from another. Men face their own version of the calculation. A young man may be judged through income, property, and future potential. His character can be reduced to a financial forecast. A house becomes evidence of readiness. A mortgage becomes evidence of responsibility. A car becomes evidence of momentum. The person disappears behind the assets. Different people are filtered out for opposite reasons. One is considered too ambitious. Another is considered not established enough. One waited too long. Another arrived before feeling ready. The park looks crowded. The acceptable overlap can still be tiny. This is not simply a story about demanding parents. It is also a story about a changing population. China has fewer young adults entering the marriage pool than before. People are marrying later. Many are questioning whether marriage improves their lives. Registration numbers can rebound for a year. The long-term anxiety does not disappear. Fewer marriages usually mean fewer births later. That turns a private decision into a national concern. Officials watch the numbers. Parents watch the calendar. Young adults feel both sets of eyes. In 2025, China made registration easier across the country. Couples no longer had to return to their household registration location. One old administrative barrier became smaller, but paperwork was never the only barrier. Removing a journey does not remove the cost of housing. It does not shorten working hours. It does not divide domestic labor fairly. It does not create trust between two strangers. And it does not make someone want the life being offered. That is why the park is so revealing. It treats marriage like a matching problem. But the difficulty is not merely finding two compatible data sets. The difficulty is agreeing on what marriage should contain. For many parents, marriage means continuity. It means someone will share future burdens. It means their child will not face old age alone. It means the family line continues. It means there may be another household to call during an emergency. For many adult children, marriage must justify its risks. Will work at home be shared? Will both careers remain important? Who will care for 4 aging parents? Who moves when 2 jobs are in different cities? Who pays when housing absorbs years of income? Who gives up time when a child arrives? A profile page cannot answer any of those questions. It can only make them look temporarily organized. The parents still negotiate. They compare backgrounds. They exchange contact details. They promise to arrange an introduction. Then the real test begins outside the park. The 2 adults must actually meet. They must choose to reply. They must find time. They must feel safe. They must want a second meeting. No parent can complete those steps by proxy. This is why many market conversations never become relationships. The parents may be matching families. The children are still choosing people. Online dating appears completely different. The screen replaces the umbrella. The profile card becomes an app. The park bench becomes an algorithm. But many of the same filters return. Age, education, location, income, property, family expectations. Technology can increase the number of profiles. It cannot guarantee a larger space for compromise. The deepest conflict is therefore not tradition against technology. It is security against autonomy. Parents want to protect a future they cannot control. Adult children want control over a future they must live. Both sides are afraid of making the wrong decision. They simply fear different consequences. The mother beside the umbrella is not only arranging a marriage. She is trying to manage uncertainty. She knows she is getting older. Her daughter may be an only child. Care responsibilities may eventually converge on one household. The mother imagines emergencies before her daughter imagines weddings. Her checklist is partly control. It is also fear translated into categories. That does not make every demand reasonable. It explains why the demands feel urgent. Late in the afternoon, the daughter finally enters the park. She recognizes her own profile from several steps away. Her mother prepares for an argument. The daughter does not tear the page down. She removes it carefully from the umbrella. Then she turns the blank side toward them both. The old list is no longer visible. The umbrella remains open. The conversation can begin again. Not between two resumes, not between two anxious families. Between a parent who fears the future and a daughter who must live it. A profile can introduce two families. It cannot choose two people.